Oh my God, man, what has this come to? I go against the odds and I do what I want to. Got the Mac out the window, I be using Ubuntu. Stacked for equipment, man, that ain't a gun, fool. That's technology.
YouTube, welcome back. It's your boy SlayedFPS in the building, and the wait is finally over. LeBron James, King James, Bron, whatever you want to call him, has officially announced that he's joining Philly and the 76ers, calling it the last decision of his NBA career. After weeks of rumors connecting him to Cleveland, Miami, Golden State, and just about every contender in the league, he shocked everyone by choosing Philly instead. And honestly, I don't think anybody truly expected this. So today, I want to break down why LeBron chose Philly and why this matters for the Sixers. What happens to the Lakers, and whether this team actually has what it takes to win another NBA championship. So if you're ready, let's get into it. So why Philadelphia? If you really think about it, this move actually makes sense. You know, Bron is 41 years old. You know, he's friends with Kevin Hart. That probably makes sense, you know? Their family is getting together, he's getting old, you know, their family's connecting. And that market in Philly is the perfect market right now. So he's not looking for another rebuild. And he's not chasing another max contract. He's chasing one thing. One more championship. And according to Bron himself, the decision wasn't even about the money or family. It was about competing one last time and giving himself another opportunity to win. And Philadelphia gives him exactly that. You got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, a team that's already talented enough to compete before adding arguably the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. Now, imagine adding LeBron's leadership, IQ, passing, and playoff experience to that group. That's truly terrifying. It's scary, baby. All I'm saying, Philly in 5. But this isn't prime LeBron, and that's okay. We gotta get that out the way. You know that this isn't 2013 LeBron. This isn't 2018 Cleveland Bron carrying an entire franchise by himself. You know, but that's what actually makes this move perfect. You know. He doesn't have to score 30 every game anymore. He doesn't have to play 40 minutes every night. He doesn't have to carry the offense possession after possession. You feel me? Instead, he can pick his shots, control the tempo, get everyone involved, take over when it matters the most. That's a much better formula for someone entering year 24. And it's crazy how today is the 24th. This is the perfect fit for Maxey. You know, one player that's definitely going to benefit the most. That man Tyrese Maxey right there. Because think about every elite guard who's even played next to Bron. You know, Kyrie Irving, D-Wade, and even Austin looked like a completely different player at times because Bron constantly created easy opportunities. And Maxey is already one of the fastest guards in basketball. Now, imagine him getting easier shots because defenses have to account for Bron. That's scary. That's crazy. All I'm going to say is Philly in 5. I mean, the Embiid question is a big one. Feel me? Everything comes down to Joel Embiid. We ain't talking about talent. We ain't talking about scoring. We're not talking about practice. We talking about health. That's been the biggest question surrounding the Philly for years, bro. Every season feels the same. Amazing regular season. Championship expectations. Then, got them goddamn injuries. But if Embiid stays healthy, this team right here has as much talent as anyone in basketball. And if he don't, LeBron alone isn't enough anymore. So what happens to the Lakers? Let's flip this around. What happens to the Lakers, man? Let's flip this around, man. The Lakers, they're officially entering a brand new era. For 8 seasons, LeBron defined that franchise. You know, he bought them a chip. He bought constant national attention. And he developed younger players. So that's another thing to mention right there. And this market right here, Philly's market, is a perfect market for LeBron if you're thinking about it, for me. But let's talk about the Lakers. He even got the opportunity to share the court with Bronny, his son. He got him situated. He got him the bag. Now, that chapter right there is over. It's on the better things, you feel me? And Lakers fans are probably feeling every emotion right now. But it's all over. Some are thankful, some are disappointed. Some probably was even expecting LeBron to retire in a Lakers jersey. But that all changes today. He's wearing Sixers colors. That's gonna take some getting used to right there. So is this legacy chasing? I've already seen people online saying LeBron is just ring chasing. But let's be honest, every superstar ring chases at the end of their career. You know, Michael Jordan joined Washington, KD joined Golden State, Shaq bounced around several contenders, you know, Al Horford, you feel me? Even role players spend their final years trying to land on championship teams. And why? Because every player wants to end their career holding that Larry O'Brien trophy. And LeBron, he ain't no different. So can they actually win? That right there is the $1 million question. Can Philadelphia actually win it all? On paper, absolutely. They got size. They could shoot. They got defense, you know, obvious star power, veteran leadership, playoff experience. But let me tell you something, championships aren't just won on paper.
Oh my fucking God.
Health actually matters. Chemistry actually matters. Sacrifice actually matters. LeBron has already said he's willing to sacrifice for one more championship opportunity. Now, we'll see if the rest of the roster can do the same. So what does this mean for the Eastern Conference? The East just became a lot more interesting. We got Boston, Milwaukee, New York, Cleveland, and now Philadelphia jumps right into that convo. Every playoff series involving the Sixers is now much watch TV. Every road game is gonna feel like the NBA Finals. Every nationally televised matchup just became even bigger. The NBA schedule makers are probably celebrating right now. So one last ride, just like The Undertaker. The part that really stood out to me wasn't even the team he chose. It was him calling this his last decision. That right there sounds like someone who already knows the finish line is close. But he's not thinking 5 years ahead. He's thinking about how people will remember the final chapter. It does add another unbelievable accomplishment to one of the greatest careers in sports history. And if he doesn't, his legacy, that shit already secure. He already secured a bag on that. Nothing changes what he already accomplished. So my final thoughts. Whether you think LeBron is the GOAT, whether you think Michael Jordan is still number one thing everybody should agree on: we're watching the final chapter of an all-time great. Players like LeBron don't come around too often. So instead of arguing every day, let's take a step back and appreciate it while we still can. Because once he's gone, the NBA is gonna look completely different. But now, I wanna hear from y'all. Did LeBron make the right decision? Can Philly actually win the championship? Or do you think another team would have even given him a way better chance at winning another ring? But yeah, man, I don't want to make this commentary too long. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Slayed family. And like always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And if you forgot, this is SlayedFPS. All right, did that shit fucking record this time?
Oh, shit. Oh, really?